Looking to create an end card for your videos to get those subs up, to get those views up, and give your videos that extra flair? I got your back. Hey guys, how y'all doing out there? It's your boy Malik, back on your screen with another tip for the tool. This time we're talking end cards. Let's get into it. Here we are in Adobe Photoshop CS6. It's time to get our end card thing going. Let's go to File, New. And we're going to set our width at 1920 pixels and our height at 1080 pixels because that's the type of video that we're making when we make a HD video. And we're going to leave the background as background color and we'll click OK. Now from this point you can do a few things. You can either just add your own photo and size it up, or you can add a gradient to this. There's all types of different things you could do. I'm going to do mine with the photo. So I'm going to go to File, Place, and I'm going to select a photo that I want to use, and I'm going to click on Place. Now I'm going to put my cursor right here at this grab point where it's right at the corner. I'm going to hold down the Shift key, and then I'm going to hold down my left mouse. This allows me to scale this up in size without losing the proportions that I have. That's pretty good. So I'm going to click on the check mark and I'm good to go there. Next thing I want to do is I want to set up some little boxes to put in my thumbnails or my videos. So I'm going to make sure that I'm on the rectangle tool, and if I'm not, you can always right click and you can see which type of tool options you have here. I'm going to click on the rectangle tool, and then I'm going to create a rectangle. Doesn't really matter the size right now. Now what I want to do now is make sure that it's still 1920 by 1080 as far as my width and my height, because when I put my little videos in here, once again, they're 1920 by 1080. So I'm going to change the width to 1920 pixels and the height to 1080 pixels. Now I'm going to go ahead and select my Move tool. I'm going to hit Control and T on my keyboard so that I can transform this. I'm going to place my cursor at that corner grab point again, hold down my Shift key, and I'm going to bring it down to size again. Let's click on the check mark first. Now I'll go to Layer, Layer Style, and Stroke. And I want to put a little white stroke around the video little box. And the reason why I want to do that is because I want to be able to see exactly where I'm putting the video to make sure that that white is still around there. I know I'm right centered. And also when I add the annotation spotlight from YouTube, I could just put the little white spotlight annotation right around that white border that I'm making. And I'm going to make this about 5 pixels, and I like it. I like it a lot. All right, now that I have this in position, I'm going to make sure that my rectangle is still selected over here in the layer section. And I'm going to hit Control J to duplicate it. And I'm just going to drag one of the duplicates over. And I will make sure that I'm on the purple line to make sure that everything is still lined up. I'll do Control J again. And I got another one of these. And make sure that the purple line is there. And I think that's pretty good. So now I got my 3 video boxes at the bottom. The next thing I want to do is add some text. So I'm going to click on the text here. And I'm going to make sure that my character that I want is correct, and it is. If not, you just click on the little drop down there and pick which font you want to use. And then I like the size of the font. The color of the font I don't like, so I'm going to click on that. Change it to white. Click OK. And I'm going to type something like, check out more of our videos. And I want to click on the little check mark here. Go to layer, layer style, stroke. And this time I'm going to add a little black stroke. I'll leave it at 3. I think it's good. And now I'll do Control T. I'm going to stretch this out so that it's about this, you know, right over all 3 of these videos here. And I think that's pretty good. Next thing I want to do is I want to create another rectangle because I want one of these to be a video of me just kind of making a call to action, saying subscribe, like, watch my videos, click the button over here to subscribe, whatever. So you want to make a call to action on your end card to get people engaged. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to click back on the rectangle tool. And I'm going to make myself another rectangle here. Once again, the size doesn't matter because we're going to go here and we're going to once again change the width to 1920 pixels. And we're going to change the height to 1080 pixels. Go to the move tool, Control T to transform. Hold my cursor over the grab point, hold down Shift. Keep it in proportion. And it's pretty good so far. All right, so let's go ahead and do layer, layer style, stroke. Change that to 5 and we'll make the stroke white. Okay. All right, pretty much like that. So now it's time to do the finishing touches. We need a subscribe button on here. So I'm going to go to File, Place, and I'm going to find the subscribe button. And we're going to put this into place. Once again, go to a grab point, hold the shift key, left mouse, hold that mouse button down, let go of the mouse, let go of shift to make sure we keep our proportions. Go right up to this little purple line, means it's centered. And now we want to add some more text. And this time we're going to say, click here to subscribe. All right, good to go. Let's go ahead and go to layer, layer style, stroke. Put a little small black stroke on there. Go to our move tool. Move this down somewhere where we like it. And now Control T. Gonna size this up. Make it match up with the image here. And that's a wrap. we got a lovely end card or end slate for our videos. Here we are in Pinnacle Studio 17 Ultimate. I'm going to show you how to get those pesky little videos and photos into the end card. You can see the end card is on the timeline track. I have it in the bottom track because all of your videos or your photos need to go in the timeline track above the end card so that they're visible. Good thing about using a photo for your end card is that you can make it as long or as short as you need it to be based on what videos or photos you're going to be using in the end card. So I'm going to drag this underneath the other media and size it up here. Now, I'm going to activate the track or the video clip above the end card by left clicking on it. I'll right click on it, go to Open Effects Editor, I'll go to 2D, 3D. I'll click on the arrow to get more options. And I'll select Studio PIP. If you have Pinnacle Studio Plus or Ultimate, you should have a solo button down here. And click on that. Click on the drop down arrow next to solo and select Show Media and Tracks below. Now we need to change the size first. So we'll go to the width and the height and we'll select those. Now I know what my settings are. You're going to have to use a slider or type in the numbers until you get it right. And then my position. And now my video is in place. Since you'll be using this end card over and over and over again, you don't want to have to keep typing in these parameters every time you're going to put a video in here. So after you find out exactly where you want the video to be, click on the little save icon and then type in what you want it to be. And click save. Now you're going to have an effect that you can use over and over and over again to put your videos into the right position. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's click on OK. Now I've already saved effects for the other pieces of the video. So this one, let's left click on it. I'm going to go to my effects and FX compositions. So if you go to navigation, you go to content, FX effects, and then my effects compositions. I've already saved one called end card center, so I'm going to drag that onto this one. I've also saved one called end card left, so I'll drag that onto this one. And I also made one called end card top, so I'm going to drag that onto this one. Now all of my videos or photos are in the end card. I can press play and it's set up good to go for every time I want to use this end card. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. How to make an end card with Adobe Photoshop CS6 and how to get your videos into your end card in Pinnacle Studio 17 Ultimate. Alright guys, you know the routine. The thumb, the one that's pointed in the upward direction. Click it, like it, live it, love it, hug it. Show the thumb some love. Comment. You know I love comments. Leave me questions, I'll give you answers. Alright? You need help? You're in the right place. Don't forget, subscribe. Click on the little button to the side. Get your sub on. Get your sub on. And if you need some more YouTube love, all you gotta do is watch these videos, watch these videos. You guys know what to do, so get to clicking.